Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of People Are Awful. Let's get into it.
Better pay attention to me tonight. I'm so sick of this. Oh my god. Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very simple.
She's so mad. Okay, why is she mad? Well, because she got all dolled up. See that tight fitted orange dress, right? Did her hair, went to the nail salon, got a special little mani-pedi, maybe did a little waxing because she thought she was going to get funky that night, right? And she went out and no one is giving her any time. Attractive girl. So she's like, what is going on? She goes home, she looks in the mirror. She's like, making sure. She's like, no, I look good, right? Asks her friends, like, is this look? Oh yeah, you look amazing, which they'll say even if she doesn't look amazing. But oh, honey, any guy would be just so lucky to have you. I know, right? And like, her and all her friends are just like, why? I told you, guys are tired. Guys are tired of you. They're tired of you pretending to want to take them seriously when you really just want the free drinks. They're tired of going up to you and you being like, thanks for the drink, doing this game you do. Tired. They're tired of the takers. They're tired. They don't want to deal with any of that. They're tired of, you meet all of these qualifications, right? You got all the qualifications and she's talking to you and she's like, oh, but, there's this one thing. He has a boat and it's red and I don't like the color red. Oh, right? Because they feel like they can be so picky that they've got everything met, but they can just nitpick about everything, right? They're tired of you. You want guys to come up to you, change your attitude, change your strategy, treat them differently. And that's going to happen over a long period of time, right? It took decades to get here. Guys finally saying, I am done with you. And social media played a big part because now they go on socials and they see women talking all their crafts. And they're like, oh, I know what's going on now behind the scenes. When I walk away after buying you that drink, I know you're making a fool out of me. They're like, I'm done. You're going to make a fool out of me? Honey, now I'm going to make a fool out of you. I'm going to sit at that bar. I'm going to drink my scotch. I'm not buying you nothing. I'm not even looking your way. That's what's going on. Change your attitude. It's going to take a long time for guys to feel like you've changed genuinely, and then you'll see. But for now, especially in the cities, guys are just sitting back with their drink and they're just letting this drama unfold. It's hilarious. It's like, they're frazzled cats. Frazzled cats. Ooh, very entertaining. All right. This one also went extremely viral on, I think it was TikTok. It is TikTok. Okay. Single girl, 30 years old. Just pay attention to her expression and how do you think this woman is actually feeling? Let's listen to what she has to say.
So what do you think men did historically? Like, what do you think their jobs were? Like 1800s, what were your choices as a man to do as a job? Because, you always talk about how women were held back historically. So I'm asking, like, what was life like back then?
Well, women had to stay home and men had to do all of the jobs because they didn't allow women to help them.
What were their jobs that they did? What were the most common methods of employment back then?
I mean, what do you mean? I mean, it's going to be construction, it's going to be medicine, it's going to be food production, it's going to be factories, it's going like the same thing that runs all of society.
So they had three choices: coal miner, farmer, factory worker.
Nothing else happened in society.
I'm not saying nothing else. That was the majority of how people were employed.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have this like rewritten history where you guys think that men just had these glamorous, fun jobs. But
no.
Men did the difficult job. Men know that they didn't enjoy their jobs. Do you think any guy is going to a coal mine and saying, wow, this is my passion?
And again, who set that system up?
It's not about who set it up. It's how would the system run without it? They need coal. At the time, they needed coal. Like the same way now, somebody has to build the buildings. Somebody has to get the food. Otherwise, society does not run.
Call me old-fashioned, but I'm glad my mother was a woman. So I can't have an opinion on abortion because I don't have a uterus. But I can be a woman without one? Got it. Every time I order a cheeseburger, I make it a double so that a vegan out there in the world isn't actually making a difference. Why is it that if the government finds diamonds or oil in your backyard, it's government property? But if they find drugs, it's yours? Messed up. Just wanted to wish the LGBTQ plus community a happy Pride Month. Enjoy, but don't forget to thank a straight person for your existence. Just a quick reminder, Mother's Day is for moms, not for men in dresses. Your day is April 1st. The same people that are screaming at us to vote for Kamala because she's a woman can't define what a woman is.
What's the biggest thing you hate about women?
The biggest thing I hate about women is that, you know, that one Billie Eilish quote, she said,
give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world.
That's it right there.
Okay.
You look at that statement, you see how invalid that is. As a young man coming up, you see how they're just trying to put you down, okay? Now, if the roles were reversed, this would be a cancelable offense for us.
Okay.
You understand that?
Okay.
So I think that, you know, there are double standards, okay? And we have to look at these. We don't let this shit slide.
Okay.
Pause, okay? We just have to realize that, like, if you're gonna say that about us, and you expect us to not say that about you, let's take a step back, let's look at the situation, all right? Next question.
Right.
Ain't not one person alive today that was a part of slavery.
No, for sure.
Most of these motherfuckers that's claiming that they done been through something may never experience no racism in their life.
But I guess it's the systemic part that we still...
What's systemic about it?
Systemic racism?
Tell me what's systemic about it. I don't see it.
Wait, did they change? What's the thing where you got to hire a certain amount of colored people, whatever?
That's racist in itself.
Yeah, I know.
Affirmative action?
Affirmative action. Yeah,
that's racist.
There's some companies that's pulling that back. They're saying, "Hey, we're."
Yeah, they did away with it.
Yeah, they're
largely.
Like, yeah,
the Supreme Court did away with affirmative action.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I'm like, let's get.
That's racist in itself. That means that you're not getting in on your merits. You getting in based off of the fact that they had to include you. I know so many people that got into college based off of the fact that they was a part of a diversity, equity, and inclusion program, and they flunked the fuck out.
Right, we got to put you in here.
They couldn't even handle it because they wasn't prepared to be able to compete on a larger scale.
So you don't believe in systemic racism?
Absolutely not. Listen, I don't believe in systemic racism in the United States of America. It's too many people getting too much money, and I ain't even talking about black people. Listen, think about it like this. If there was systemic racism based off a race, right? Then why are white people literally slightly above us when it comes to the amount of money that they make per household? Why are the majority of white people the ones that's on federal government programs? Why are they the ones that's the biggest welfare recipients? Where is it at? How come it's not benefiting them? Why they not working in their own best interest? Why are the ones that's making the most per household Asian and Indian? Why they not holding them back? Why did we pass the Asian hate crime bill? You know why? It's about this. It's about cultural norms. Tell me where the systemic racism is and why it's not working for them, but it's only working against us.
Yes.
I mean this disrespectfully. You having one viral video 2 years ago and you got some followers from it does not make you an influencer. So I was just at lunch and I heard a girl at the table next to me get her bill, get her check, and she asked the waiter, "Can you comp this for me? I'm an influencer and I'll post it on my social media." This must be a common occurrence because the waiter immediately rolled his eyes so far in the back of his head it looked like he was trying to time travel back to 1994 so he wouldn't have to deal with this shit, and he just went and got the manager. So the manager comes over, so nice, and was just like, "Hello, thank you so much for coming in and wanting to share your experience. We don't offer free meals to influencers unless it was already prearranged, but I would love to add you to our list for events." Totally fair. Wasn't good enough for this girl though. She said, "Oh, can I at least get a 50% discount? I have 17,000 followers on IG." The manager again was so kind and so patient and just said, "Yeah, this is just not how we handle our partnerships, but I would love to add you to that PR list." And the girl goes, "Well, I could always tell him how bad this place is." So I said, "Excuse me, you know, I have never asked for free food or free stuff because of social media." And this bitch looked at me with the most disgusting look on her face like I was a second-class citizen and said, "Whatever, you just don't understand the power of social media." So I looked at the manager and I said, "Hi, I have 1.4 million IG followers and I would love to pay for my meal and be added to that list, please." Seems like some influencers forgot that we should, I don't know, influence and not just expect free shit.
He's got a little smart mouth on him, talking about fat asses, and he's standing at a cool what? What's he standing at? He's at a cool 5'5". Good day. 5'5". Good day. Wait, no.
Since we're talking about height, let's talk about measurements. Why are you talking about I'm short, but you're little? You're wide.
I think I hit a nerve.
Bitch, you're fat. Like, what do you mean? Like,
No. I got a picture, bro. I watched the video. What did I say? Come over here.
bitch, you're 5'9". Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, why you getting mad?
Bitch, and I'll show you. Like, I really
Show me
want
what?
it. Bitch.
Show me what?
Bitch.
Hey, calm down. Hey, calm down. Bro, come here, look. She's gonna get mad because I said she's wide, but she's gonna make fun of my height. Hey, yo, we gotta come together as one, okay? Hey, is that fair though?
Calm down.
Hey, calm down. Chad, it's not fair. They're talking about, look, girls like to talk about measurements, right? And I was like, okay, cool. You're making fun of my height. But since we're talking about measurements, let's talk about the width. And I said, you're a little wide.
Oh,
Type shit, though.
You can't control height.
What? You can't control height. Yeah, you can't control that, but you can control the width.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They're talking about measurements.
Yeah.
Some kid was talking shit to my buddy's girlfriend, and so I just went over to him. I picked him up, I hit him in the face twice, and I threw him through a massive glass window in this restaurant. Shattered the whole thing. Police immediately come over, and I thought it was his buddies trying to grab me, so I cocked back and elbowed somebody straight in the face, and I turned around and it's a police officer.
And then he fucking woke up.
From his little violent wet dream.
What inspires people to say this stuff in the public eye and expect people to be like,
I love this guy.
when someone chats shit about my boys, I just see red. I just see red and I go so
Crazy. God, I'm so crazy.
I mean, you guys know what I'm like when I'm angry. It's bonkers, right? So I just picked him up, because that's the sort of thing that happens. Then, bang, bang.
Couple digs for the road. Catch. Straight through the window, mate.
Straight through the window. You should have been there. But you weren't there, obviously. And no one was there, because that would mean there'd be proof.
And I run a no-proof policy with my stories.
Let's see what happens next.
You're gonna get aggravated assault on a police officer. You just got 2 DUIs. You're like a bad kid, and I'm fucked up, bro.
He's a bad kid and he's fucked up? Holy
shit, this guy's a rock star, dude.
How's he gonna get out of this one?
I was like, look, officer, I completely understand where you're at, but let me just help you understand a little bit where I was at, and in the heat of the moment, why I did what I did. And then I also, worked with him.
I won't do you the disservice of showing you the rest of that, but he gets away with it. By talking to the police officer, he gets away with it, and I don't really know what's a story worth telling. Is he
selling a course on police assault? I don't get it.
But the moral of the story is basically, get blackout kids and start fights.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.